video. So some people were asking me about like ascension levels and all that type of stuff. Okay. It's always like a conversation. Um, oh, excuse me, y'all. Conversation. Confirmation conversation. Ooh, excuse me. So, the very first thing, like if you're trying to get your ascension levels to be higher, it's important to really focus more on your diet. Like diet is like 90%, okay, of raising your ascension levels spiritually. Most people are messy, toxic, out of control, whatever, however you want to call it, because their diet is trash. That's why. Okay? So, this is the diet. See this? This is your spiritual ascension diet. Blood type diet. Okay? This is how you stay really connected to God, and this is how you keep having high ascension levels. Most of the people in the world are not doing the blood type diet. They're not. They're eating anything that they like. They don't care if they have 30 or 40% of things in their diet that's not on their blood type diet. They're like, oh, this tastes good, so I'm going to eat it. They don't care. And this is why so much of the world is low vibrational, or they're not that tapped in like they think they are. They think because they get like one download, they're really tapped in. When they can have infinite, their crown can sit wide open like this. Their crown. See, look, y'all might not see it, but we all got a crown, okay? We got crowns, okay? And though the crown will not open if it's not fed what its essence need to be fed. And the essence is in your blood. And it's also in the water of your body, okay? The liquids of your body. So, get you the blood type diet book. All right. Now, if you don't know your blood type, then you need to go find out. When you look through the blood type diet, you're going to be highlighting, okay, this book should be something that you can't return. It's just your own personal book. And you're going to be highlighting all the things that are specially for you. And all the things that that you definitely enjoy and you kind of enjoy. All right. So there are some other secrets, other downloads I need to give you related to this, but I'll give it to members today. Just get this book. I'm just telling y'all, so that you can start to work on your ascension levels from within. It all starts within. So let's see here let's look at blood type O. So on blood type O diet, there's tofu. So if you like tofu, if you like turkey, all right, there's eggs. If you're an egg eater and your blood type O, brown sugar is on your diet if you're blood type O. Red wine, you can drink red wine if you're blood type O. Okay, I'm just giving some things out here. Molasses, maple syrup, and apple butter is on blood type O. So let's look at blood type B. Okay, we're just going to have a look at that. Okay, let's see where that's at. All right, we're going to see here. Hang in there. We're having a look at blood type B now. We were looking a little bit at blood type O. So let's look at B. Okay. So we have red wine and black tea. Okay, blood type B can drink black tea, red wine, and coffee. Coffee. Coffee is on here. But also the cocoa bean, chocolate. Okay, chocolate is on here. So if you have blood type B in your blood type, you can eat chocolate. It's actually a neutral food. So let's look at beneficial foods for blood type B. Okay, let's look. We're just going to give a couple of things. Haddock and cod if you're a fish eater. If you have blood type B diet, you should be eating, and you eat meat, you should be eating haddock and cod. All right. Oh, hi, 3 kisses. Pineapple and cranberries and grapes. These are your beneficial foods if you're blood type B. Okay, I'm saying this stuff because you can pray, meditate all you want. But if you are not eating the beneficial foods of your blood type, you will always struggle spiritually. You'll always struggle. Your mood, okay? You won't be as happy. You know, and if you're not happy, your spirit can't really ascend. Okay, it may ascend after you die, physically die, but it won't ascend while it's still in your body. Okay? It won't. So your blood type diet protects your heart chakra. All right? Your passion, your love, your compassion for yourself, self-love, joy, happiness, and being free spirit, and your spirits being up. So you should get this book. Okay? I was lucky to have found this book at a thrift store. No, I'm sorry, it was a free book. It was a free book giveaway drive, and I found this book. So I actually keep it sitting on my table. So what you can do is you can find out the blood type of everybody in your house. And you can prepare meals for them, this for their blood type. Even your kids, even your baby. Okay, even your toddler. This is going to help them spiritually, mentally, physically, everything. It's going to help them become a genius in their craft. It's going to help their learning abilities. It's going to help them. It's going to bring peace in the home, okay? Peace. I can explain more why this is it and the other downloads, but I can't give them away publicly. Y'all know I can't give all Akashic records away publicly. But I can tell you that this diet is the diet. Okay, so you have to find out your blood type diet. So let's look at A. We looked at O. We looked at B. Let's look at A. I don't want to play favorites. I don't want nobody saying, I'm A. Will you tell me a few things on A? This is the book that should be sitting on your table for everybody to see when they come in the room. You should be talking about this before meals. Okay. So soup, minestrone. So blood type A, soup is good for you. Let's get some of your superfoods. Hi, Flicky. Flicky just came over. Hi, Flick. Okay, so let's look at superfoods, most beneficial foods. Flicky, you want to come up here? No, don't mess with that, Bubba. Okay, so for blood type A, cod is on your list. Sardines, whitefish, if you're a fish eater, and carp. There's other fish, but those, and mackerel for blood type A. Your seeds, pumpkin seeds, for blood type A. There's other seeds as well, but I don't want to ruin the research for you. Oat, rice cakes for bread, vegetables, broccoli, carrots. Juice is grapefruit, pineapple, black cherry, apricot. Beverages, green tea, red wine, alkaline water. Spices, ginger, garlic, soy sauce. Soy sauce is so good. For your tea, if you're blood type A, ginseng, echinacea. For echinacea to be on the list, it must mean that you have to make sure you're working on your immune system if you're blood type A. Let's see, pasta, rice pasta, artichoke pasta. Okay, oils is olive oil. So there's other stuff on this list, but those are some of the most beneficial foods. Let's go back to blood type B. So we did A. Let's look at some more B, wherever that's at. Okay, because I was being generous with A. For blood type B, rabbit, beef, lean beef. My father used to cook rabbit for everybody. I think my father was blood type B. My stepfather must have been blood type B because he used to cook rabbit every month. Yeah, I grew up eating rabbit, y'all, and a lot of other things that a lot of people of color don't eat. Okay, soybeans, vegetable juice. I was just drinking vegetable juice. Seafood for blood type B is tuna. So let's see what else is on blood type B list here. Okay, like low-fat mayonnaise, mint, oregano. Oregano is on the list. If you're blood type B, that definitely means you got to make sure that you're not getting any skin infections or skin diseases or something like that without oregano. Let me see if thyme is on the list. Yep. That means if you're blood type B, you're probably at risk of skin problems or something of that nature. Possibly even stomach problems. Brown sugar is on the list. Yay! So brown sugar is showing up on almost all the blood types. So honey and brown sugar is on the list, and maple syrup. Those are neutral foods. Let's look at most beneficial. Yogurt, low-fat yogurt for blood type B is most beneficial. Okay. Olive oil. Rice and oat bran. Brown rice and oatmeal. So if you're blood type B, you should be eating oatmeal because it says it's a beneficial food. Beets, beneficial food for blood type B. Mushrooms, beneficial food for blood type B. Red and yellow peppers. Sweet potatoes and yams. These are beneficial foods for blood type B. Bananas, cranberries, and grapes, and pineapple, and plums. Okay, for juice, you want to drink more grape, cranberry, and pineapple juice. And papaya and cabbage juice. I didn't even know they made cabbage juice. For your spices, if you're blood type B, parsley, ginger, cayenne pepper, and curry. Y'all see Flick? He was standing on me, y'all. Did y'all see him? You gonna stand on me? Come on, boo boo. You wanna come up here? You wanna come? Flick is trying to get my attention. Herbal teas for blood type B. Ginseng. For ginseng to be on the list, if you're blood type B, it means that you need energy. Okay? You need some pep in your step. Um, so a lot of people with blood type B in their diet, they tend to find it easy to gain weight, which probably makes them sluggish. So ginseng is important for keeping your energy level up. Rose hips, raspberry, peppermint. Peppermint is really good also for like detoxing, getting rid of bacteria, fungus, and things like that. So you probably should be applying peppermint also to your scalp if you are blood type B. So load up on peppermint tea. Okay, it also helps to detox your gums. So if you have a gum infection or something happening with your teeth, peppermint tea is important. Okay, lamb, rabbit, venison, and mutton. So seafood, all anabolic, beneficial. Cod, haddock, halibut, mackerel, ocean perch, salmon, scallops, sardines, tilapia. I don't like tilapia, y'all. I don't mess with that. Okay, now there's neutral foods on the list too, but I'm not going to get into all of that. Now let's look at some foods to avoid. We're going to go through the blood type diets, and these are foods to avoid. Now, I didn't share all the foods because I don't want to ruin it for you. I want you to get the book and research it yourself. So, blood type B foods to avoid: chicken, pork, duck, quail. Okay, seafood to avoid: crayfish, lobster, mussels. My nephew is blood type B, and he got very sick off of mussels, y'all. So I know that's true. Black-eyed peas, black beans. I know someone who got sick off of black beans, and they were blood type B. Ice cream. But I don't think it's all ice cream. Like, I know you can eat vanilla cream. So if you're blood type B, you can have vanilla cream. You just can't have like play ice cream. American cheese to avoid: pumpkin seeds, pistachios, peanut butter, corn, sesame, sunflower seeds. Vegetables to avoid: tomatoes, corn. I could have told you that. I wouldn't eat that no matter what the blood type is. I wouldn't mess with no corn. Pumpkin. Fruit to avoid if you're blood type B: coconut, prickly pear, star fruit, pomegranates. Cereal: cream of wheat, cornflakes, buckwheat, shredded wheat. All wheat, most of the wheat you should not be eating if you're blood type B. Corn muffins, do not eat. You need to avoid. It keeps saying wheat, y'all. So if you blood type B, run from wheat. Spices to avoid: cinnamon, corn syrup, cornstarch, ketchup, black pepper, almond extract. Beverages to avoid: liquor, seltzer water, soda. Now, they did say that it can have, if you're blood type B, you can have wine. I thought I saw that on the list. So it's saying no hard liquor. Let's look back over this list for drinks. Okay. I know it said wine on here. Let's see. I'm trying. Cause I know some of y'all like to have y'all little table wine. Y'all know I saw it, so I don't know why I ain't seeing it now. But I know that if you are blood type B, if you drink wine, you're better off drinking like cranberry and plum wine or grape wine, okay? Dark wine. Okay, I don't know why it's not. It was on the list, but I don't know what happened to it. I just ain't seen it, but it is on here. Okay, so let's get more into the avoids. Pasta. Okay, you don't want to eat wild rice, barley flour. Okay, do not drink aloe vera tea, fenugreek. All right, it says avoid tomato juice. These are all the things to avoid if you're on blood type, if you're blood type B. Okay, so let me see. They do have the one where it says neutral. And from what I saw, it said it had wine on the list, like red wine. So red wine is something that mostly all the blood types can have, but for blood type B, you need to avoid liquor like hard liquors. Okay, so I know people did not expect me to show this. I guess people thought I was going to give like all the spiritual guidance or whatever, but people don't understand that blood is spiritual. Okay, there isn't a specific Akashic record. Specific Akashic record is very special to this book. All right, all you got to do is do 90% of your blood type for like a couple of months. Okay, I give it about 3 months, and you will notice. You will start to. You'll be able to pick up. You'll be able to. Your psychic abilities will get stronger, 10 times stronger. 10 times stronger. Your dreams will be more vivid. You'll see better on the astral plane. You'll be way more intuitive. Okay? All right. This is what the Matrix hid from you. Why do you think we were never told about this? Not one health teacher growing up told us this. This been out. But doctors don't tell you this. Health teachers in school, because they know you will put the pharmaceutical business out of business. They know that you won't be needing that medication anymore. They know that you will be very tapped in. They know that you will be so intuitive that you will know people fake soon as you come in a job. Nothing will get past you, okay? I'm doing good. This is your greatest weapon, okay, against this matrix. Go to your doctor and say, doctor, I would like my blood type. If you got to pay for it. Or you can go fake like you're going to donate blood and then ask them what your blood type is. Okay? They can access your medical records and find out your blood type anyway when you go to the blood bank. Okay? So, believe it or not, a lot of divine ones are B positive, AB, or A with the RH factor, or I think it's O negative, okay? A lot of divine ones are definitely B positive, definitely. Whether they are white or black, white or African American, okay? Period. A lot of divine ones are AB. A lot of divine ones are A with the RH factor. Okay? That's right. Look, the blood type diet will fix everything. It's impossible to get overweight. It's impossible, y'all. Because your cortisol levels are fixed. Your life, you will live longer. You will live longer. Um, your risk of getting cancer is slimmer. When I stick to my blood type diet 90% of the time, there's hardly no pain in my body. I don't get migraines, I don't get inflammation. I'm stronger, I'm high energy, I'm happier, I'm sleeping better, my dreams is vivid, I'm extra traveling, I'm more psychic. It's just amazing. Okay? It's just amazing. They don't want you to do this. This system is praying that you never make this your life. Blood type died. Okay? Lord, from what I've learned from people who had cancer, it seemed like the cancer got worse when they was low energy, when they wasn't active. It was like it sped it up or they got sick. Okay? Um, Everybody I know that got cancer and really didn't live long or didn't beat it, they weren't doing their blood type diet. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. They was drinking a lot of liquor. All right. They was eating junk food. They were not doing their blood type diet. I know several people dead in the grave right now from heart attacks and cancer, and they were not doing their blood type diet. My dad was not. My mama wasn't. Okay. When I started doing the blood type diet, I lost at least 50 pounds that I needed to lose without even trying. When I go to the doctor, my blood pressure is lower. Everything fine. I went to the doctor last week. Everything was fine. Okay? I got stung by something that technically the average person that doesn't do the blood type diet, they probably would have needed antibiotics. But my immune system kicked in and beat it like that. I had an infection coming in my mouth with the last part of my dental work. And I felt my body beat it without any antibiotics. I could feel that my body was literally purging, killing the infection because I was doing the blood type diet. Okay? Even if you do home remedies, the home remedies still must be on your blood type diet. You could go get you. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to get my home remedy book. It should be in the kitchen. I'll get it another day. But even if you get the home remedy book, you still must follow the blood type diet. Okay? I've seen many. This is the best. See how thick this is? See how thick this is? The reason why I like this book is that it's for everybody. I can open to a chapter for any blood type. It even has meals, sample meals. It even has foods that are good, best for all. See how it says all blood types? So let's say you were going to cook a meal today. And you wanted to cook food for everybody. And you didn't know what nobody's blood type was. You're like, I don't know your blood type. I don't know mine. You would be able to cook this one because it says all. So this is like a cheeseless basil pesto. Okay, see it says all. Spinach pesto. Pesto. That says all. That means all blood types can eat it. This is how we should be preparing our meals. We should not just be going in there cooking food because it tastes good. We should be like, let me see, like, if I'm going to cheat on my blood type diet, it needs to be 2%. Because I want to live long. If I have a disease in my body, I want to beat it naturally. Your blood type diet protects your cortisol levels. It protects your immune system. It protects your aging, your fat cells, all that. It keeps you from having too many active fat cells. It keeps you from aging much faster, and it keeps you energized. See that they don't want you to see this. Let me tell you, when I found this book, it was way down in the box at the book giveaway. It was shoved down in there, y'all. I went digging and stumbled upon this book. I didn't looked in so many thrift stores and never saw a book like this. You know why? Because the rich people got them. They don't normally give these books out for free. The rich people got them. They're not taking these to the thrift stores unless they're having an estate sale and somebody died. That's how these end up in the thrift store. Somebody died, somebody old and rich died, so the book ended up in the thrift store. Otherwise, this is a very hard book to find, and it's actually expensive. The blood type guide books are expensive. So if you can find one like I did, I got this for free. Praise the Most High. Okay? I found it at the bottom of a box. It was hidden, y'all. I was at this big book giveaway, walking and looking. I think I dug through like 5 boxes before I actually found this book at the very bottom. I'm telling y'all better stop eating. Y'all better start eating for longevity and health and stop just eating because food's good. It's not that serious to eat because the food's good. It's not that serious. You would literally sacrifice your health, your life, because just to eat the food because it's good. I have all this energy right now. You know what I had? I've had electrolyte water, which is on the list for my blood type. Hydration water. This is hydration water. It's on my list of my blood type. And notice that it's berry, which is on the list for my blood type. Okay? I didn't had berry, and I didn't had tropical, and I didn't had oatmeal and bananas. And I had chocolate, dark roasted cocoa coffee, which is on my blood type. All of that food is on my blood type diet as either very beneficial or neutral. Most of what I just said I ate this morning is actually all beneficial for my blood type diet. I even had maple syrup and brown sugar in my oatmeal, which is beneficial for my blood type diet. When I found out that oatmeal was very beneficial for my blood type, I went and got me the biggest box of oatmeal like this. And I got bags of oatmeal, y'all. I don't even mess with no other cereal. I don't mess with cereal. I just stocked up on oatmeal. Okay? And when I found out that yams and sweet potatoes is beneficial, I stocked up on yams. When I found out that greens is very beneficial for my blood type, I stocked up on greens. So my kitchen is 90% for my blood type. 90%. All right? So only thing that's not on my blood type is chicken loins. But I found out that certain parts of the chicken, even for my blood type, I can eat and still be okay. It has to be the loins. If I eat chicken breasts on my blood type, it gives me bumps. It breaks me out. It makes me sick. I feel heavy. My stomach might get crampy. But if it's chicken loins with all the fat cut off, I can eat it. All right? If you are divine, when you eat your blood type diet, it is low fat. Okay, if you eat high fat, you're screwing around with your ascension levels. Okay, high fat keeps you stuck like fat do. Just think about high fat diet. Okay, most people end up eating a high fat diet because they're not doing the blood type diet. They're not doing the blood type diet. And if you eat high fat, half the time you're stuck. If you're blood type B, you should not be doing high fat diet. If you're AB or BB or B, You should not be doing high-fat diet. I don't care what these teachers and coaches is telling you. Okay? There's nothing wrong with eating only fish. Okay? But just because you eat only fish don't mean you're doing your blood type diet. Check it. Check it. Check it. All right? I eat only fish on my blood type diet. I'm not eating, no. If I cheat, it's once a year. If I eat crabs or oysters or something not on my blood type diet to do fish, it's once a year. So it doesn't matter if you eat only fish. If it's not on your blood type diet, it's still toxic for you. Y'all, this is how we gotta think, y'all. This is how we gotta think. So for example, let's go. All right. All right, so I saw the word berry twice. Somebody need to eat their berries. Let's look at blood type. All right, let's look at this. All right, here. And there is some fatty fish. Not all fish is good for you. Take it from somebody to know. All right, so let's look at the fish you should avoid if you're blood type B. Crayfish, crab. A lot of people love their crab legs, huh? That it says do not eat if you're blood type B. You do not eat crab. You do not eat lobster. You do not eat shrimp. It says you do not eat salmon. And I know so many people who blood type B. A lot of African Americans who are blood type B or AB, they be running to that salmon. I don't eat salmon. I found out. My spirit said no. And now I see why. It's a no. It's on the list as a no-no. Okay? It's on the list as a no-no. So you can say you eat fish till the cows come home. But if you sitting up there eating salmon, are you eating crab and you eating lobster? Are you eating shrimp? Then you ain't it's no different than you ate some chicken. Y'all. Toxic is toxic. Toxic is toxic. Okay, so the only fish I eat, let's see, it's not on the list for avoid. So I'm eating the fish I'm supposed to be eating. When I went to the store yesterday, I bought cod, I bought haddock, and I didn't get tuna this time, but sometimes I get tuna. So let's see, neutral. Oh, on blood type B, AB, BB, haddock, and cod. Okay, sometimes I will eat. Okay, so there's only certain salmon you can eat if you're blood type B. So if you're blood type B, you have to eat ocean salmon. If you're blood type B, ocean salmon. If you eat farm-raised salmon, then you're wrong. So make sure you're looking at the bag and it says ocean salmon. So sometimes I do eat grouper. Okay? Ooh, y'all. Billfish is not on here. It's not on the list. I'm sure you eating that other fish. You can't eat tuna every day. Tuna can be mercury. Like, I'm sure you're eating other fish, but you don't want to say. Stop eating that other fish. Everybody want to act like they ain't eating shrimp and crab and lobster and all that other fish, and they know they sitting up there sneaking and eating it. No. No. I don't know one person that can eat tuna all day, every meal. No. You're eating something else, okay? You ain't saying what it is. Turkey is a superfood. So I eat turkey. Okay, so let's see. Tuna is a neutral food for blood type B. If you're blood type B. That's not even a superfood for blood type B. It's not even a superfood. So you're not getting that much of a benefit from tuna. If you have blood type B in your blood type, AB, BBB, that's a neutral food. You want to get the beneficial fish, the beneficial cod and haddock and other fish. See, some people, they're eating some neutral foods and they're like, oh, I'm high vibe. No, you're just kind of vibe, okay? You're kind of high. But when you eat a lot of beneficial foods for your blood type, then you're like, your energy is like, whoo, to a whole nother level. I don't see that other thing on the list. So let's look at A here. All right. Bananas is showing up on almost every blood type. Bananas. And it keeps saying no wheat. So if you have blood type A or B, you need to leave the wheat alone. You shouldn't be eating wheat. Because it's a gainer food. Wheat makes you gain weight. Like if you're going to eat wheat, you better be an athlete. You're better off eating oatmeal, since oatmeal is a beneficial food. It also gives you energy and really good for your brain. So let's see. Let's see beneficial foods for A. Alkaline water. I saw blueberries and then I wanted to go to blood type A. So somebody might be blood type A in here. You need to drink your blueberries. Eat your blueberries. I'm trying to figure out why is it not on the list? Okay, for grains it says oat flour, rice pasta. But blood type B is definitely oatmeal. Oatmeal is good for you. If you're AB, you still should be eating oatmeal because you have B in your blood type still. If you're AB. Now let's get into O. So I'm bouncing around, y'all. So for blood type O, it says smoothies are good for you. Chocolate raspberry smoothies if you're blood type O. Grains and nuts, almonds and walnuts. Apple is a good fruit for you. Cherries and berries. Almond butter. That's all good for blood type O. If you're trying to lose weight and you're blood type O, okay, you need to eat lean red meat, broccoli, seafood that has iodine and kelp in it, iodized salt to stimulate thyroid hormone production, and you need to eat liver to stimulate metabolism. That's for blood type O if you're trying to lose weight. Okay, let's look at what it says for trying to lose weight if you are blood type AB. So if you're trying to lose weight and you're blood type AB, tofu, seafood, dairy products to improve insulin productivity, green vegetables. So let's see losing weight as blood type B. Foods to eat to stimulate weight loss when you're blood type B. Eggs, low-fat dairy, Licorice tea counters hypoglycemia. So if you have blood type B, you may be at risk of having hypoglycemia. Okay? So you just got to watch your energy levels, okay, if you have blood type B. So that's why it's good to drink licorice tea. Like, I literally got the other day, like, I should have licorice. I literally heard the angel say, eat licorice. So I guess that's what they're talking about. Green vegetables, meat, and liver. Okay, of course, low-fat meat. If you're blood type B, avoid these foods so you don't gain weight. Corn, peanuts, sesame seeds, buckwheat, wheat. Y'all, I can tell you right now that peanut butter will make you gain weight if you AB in blood type B. Big mistake eating that. Okay, blood type A. Foods that will make you gain weight. Dairy foods, kidney beans, lima beans. If you're blood type A, you should avoid kidney beans and lima beans. It slows down your metabolism, so don't be eating a whole lot. And did I not tell y'all yesterday to be careful about eating those kidney beans? They get you fat, okay? They're high calorie food. Make sure that you're eating lean meat. You have to watch your insulin levels if you are blood type A. You could be at risk of becoming diabetic if you're not careful about what you eat. Let's go back to, I want to see what it says for blood type O. It says for blood type O, foods that make you gain weight: mustard greens, corn, lentils, navy beans, and wheat. Okay? All right. 150 pounds doesn't automatically mean that you're... Y'all, everybody keep on thinking the scale means something. It only means something if you have less belly fat than the rest of your body. Okay? Like me. I don't have a real big belly, but look at my legs. See? See? So, don't go by the scale. Go by your body recon. Okay? Look in the mirror and say, do I have an enormous belly? Okay, then you know you're getting fat. But if you don't have an enormous belly and you have muscular, shapely legs, or you're putting muscle on in your arms and legs like I'm doing, then you should not be worried about that scale. Okay? Like, for example, my weight went up from like 180 to like 188. And I thought I was getting fat. Yet my jeans was getting bigger. They were still getting looser in the waist. So it wasn't that I was gaining weight. I was gaining muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. So I was gaining, because I be doing a lot of glute exercises. I'm gaining muscle in my glutes. I can literally feel meat here, more meat. And I'm gaining muscle in my calves. I can feel it. It's firming up. I can feel some muscle coming here. So it's not really about the scale. It's about where the fat is at. Okay? Because I done seen plenty of skinny people with a big belly. My stepfather was like 150 pounds, but his belly was out to here and he had stick legs. He had real skinny legs, real skinny arms, and he had a fat belly. Okay? There's a lot of people who are whiskey drinkers out here, and they're sitting there, skinny arms, chicken legs, but their belly is like this. So you need to look at your ratio. And what is the point of being skinny if you don't have no muscle? Like, I would rather be strong, okay? Because what if I got to wrestle an animal out here or somebody that's acting like a wild animal? I need to be strong, okay? I'm about strength. I don't care how muscular I look. I'm about strength. And if people say, Dad, you Queen Latifah, you muscular Queen Latifah, oh, well, I don't care. At least I'm not Miss Piggy. So that's, I'm just saying, y'all. But were you ever fat? Here's the thing. If you were never fat, don't come in my channel bragging about this. Like, I ain't trying to be ignorant, but I know a lot of people that always want to mention their weight. If you've been maintaining your weight, you're not struggling. Okay, I'm not trying to be smart, but it's not hard to maintain skinniness if you've been skinny all your life. You don't know what it means to be hungry because you never had to get down to skinniness. You were always maintaining a thin weight range. And this is what Cole Robinson talks about. When you lose all that weight and you get down and you try to get under your body weight set point, that's when you know what hunger is. That's when you know. Okay? That's when you know. That's when you can brag. That's when you can say, yeah, I'm getting it. But maintaining, it was not hard for me to maintain my muscle in my 20s. I had never been fat. I had muscle all the way from when I was a kid. So it's not an accomplishment. It is not an accomplishment to have been skinny and fit your entire life. All you're doing is eating the same way you've been eating when you was a kid and eating it the same way. Okay, but going from 100 pounds to way under your body weight set point, now that's an accomplishment. I've been in a room with people who were skinny their entire life, and they weren't even as hungry as me. And I was under my body weight set point and just lost 70 pounds. And they couldn't understand why I was hungrier. I said, because my body lost 70 pounds. Your body never had to lose weight. Okay? All right. So you don't know what it's like to be hungry. You're just eating the same food. I was never felt starved or nothing when I was 130 pounds because I was always skinny. But when I went from 250 to 180, I was like, wait a minute now. This stomach is growling real loud. It was a whole different ball game. Okay? When I finally eat now, being under my body weight set point, with my belly shrinking and my rest of my body getting muscular while shrinking the belly. I'm getting muscular while shrinking my belly. The hunger be on in here. I'm gonna tell you, when it's finally time for me to eat dinner, I'll be like, I'm hungry. Somebody do something. My family members who've been skinny their whole life, they be like, why are you not hungry? Wait, patient. I be like, my body is being rebuilt. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. All right. So for you skinny people maintaining your whole life, stop dropping your weight in here when we're talking about losing weight. You're not in the club. You're not in the club. You've been skinny your whole life. You're not, no. Okay, that's like coming up into a club full of people who's trying to lose weight and say, I'm 150. But yet you don't got no pictures to prove that you was fat like everybody else. No one wants to hear from you. I'm not trying to be ignorant, but that's kind of like bragging and expecting someone to pat you on the back when you ain't in nobody else's shoes and never been. I never been in the shoes of somebody with cancer. So I'm not jumping in there and saying I'm cancer free. Like, I'm not. I never been in their shoes. I never been in their shoes. So y'all, It's easy to be cancer free when you never had cancer. You never had cancer. You doing the same thing to stay cancer free. But when you have cancer and then you become cancer free, okay, then you should be like, hey, I had cancer, but I'm cancer free now. Okay, that's a whole different ball game. Nobody's treating skinny persons like that. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Like, see what I'm saying, y'all? This is why I don't really deal with the black community. They do not like to be humble. I can tell this is somebody black or not white. Okay? Because they cannot take the truth. When a white person hear the truth, they like, okay, I hear the truth. But when it's always somebody not of color, okay, they can hear the truth. People of color cannot stand to hear the truth. Shut your mouth when we're talking about weight loss if you've never been fat. We don't want to hear from you. We don't. You're not getting pats on the back. We're not saying good job. No. All you're doing is maintaining muscle from when you were a kid. Okay? God healed you. Congratulations. If you had cancer before and you cancer free, good job. Good job. But I'm not clapping for anyone who's never had cancer and cancer free. I'm not clapping for you. You don't know what it's like to be on the journey of having had cancer. So why do you think you deserve flowers? Why do you think you deserve somebody to clap for you and say good job? You never got off course. You just stuck with the same script. I never had alopecia. I'm not going to say, I got a head full of hair, y'all. When I'm in the classroom, when I'm in a group talking about people with alopecia. That's disrespectful and it's narcissistic. You're narcissistic. Y'all know okay, bye. My name's not sis. My name's not sis. Bye. Bye, Negroid. Bye, Negroid. Bye. Bye. Telling you, I already knew that was somebody that was not white. That's narcissistic. If I come up in a group of people who got cancer, I will not expect to get their flowers, and I never had cancer. That makes no sense. That is so egotistical. Like, I'm not going to expect them to lift me up with them when I never had cancer. We have got to learn how to stay in our own lane. If you've always been skinny and never been fat, go to the skinny club of people that never been fat. Don't come hanging out with the fat people that's trying to get skinny and want us to pat you on the back because we're not. Okay? You should be patting us on the back for every pound we lose. You should be patting us on the back. You should be coming up into our group saying, I'm here to support all the fat people who are losing weight. And I'm going to stay humble and not mention that I never been fat. I'm going to stay humble. Y'all, I'm telling you. Try losing weight and getting under your body set point. Then you can tell me how hungry you are. It's a whole nother level of hunger. It's a recomping your body to lose belly fat while putting on muscle. It's a hunger. That hunger hits you out of nowhere. You be like, I gotta eat. Like, I got to eat. But when I was skinny, I never felt that way. My cortisol levels were never jacked up. I never had a broken metabolism before. But fixing yourself, that's a whole nother game there. That's when you really proving how strong you are, like whether you a champion. Y'all, I'm telling you. I've been telling people need to check their narcissism. You know, people be having narcissism and don't even see it. Like, don't even see how inappropriate their behavior is. Like, people be so inappropriate out here. Unethical. It's disgusting. I know when I'm around, y'all, I got strong here, a lot of it. When I'm around people who are bald, with hardly no hair, with alopecia, I don't talk about my hair. Because I know it's a sensitive subject, and I know that I don't know what they're going through, and I know that they don't need me rubbing it in. They do not need me rubbing it in. If anything, I wait for them to ask for my help, and then I give them some tips or whatever. But I'm not going to celebrate my big crown in front of somebody that can't grow no hair. We're not going there. See, that's how you get blocked. That's how you get blocked from ascension levels. That's how you get stuck spiritually. You do deserve here. Ask yourself, are you caring about other people? Do you care? Do you care enough to be mindful of your own mouth and your own ways? Then you deserve to be here. You deserve to be here. If you're not first thinking about how I can be mindful when I walk up to this person, or if you're like, I wonder how they're going to treat me, or you're that type of person. Because I'm the type of person where I'm like, I'm thinking about how I'm going to treat other people when I go in a store. I'm thinking about how I'm going to treat other people when I go into a party. Look, I can't control them, but I am going to think about how I'm going to treat other people when I go in a place. Am I going to cross boundaries? What boundaries I'm not going to cross? How I'm going to avoid getting on people's bad side? How I'm going to avoid rubbing people the wrong way and hurting people's feelings and bringing them down? How am I going to avoid that? That's how my mindset is. Deep introspection before I go into a party, a YouTube video, a gathering, or whatever. I'm not worried about what they're going to do to me, because that's like saying that you already got it together. You're just thinking about yourself when you're just so worried about how everybody's going to treat you. You're thinking about yourself. You're thinking about your own heart chakra. You think about how you're going to act, and that's protection. Planning for how you're going to be. Planning for how you're going to be first and foremost is your best protection. And it's your best way to protect your spiritual growth, and also to build unity. Because people are wondering how you're going to be and how you're going to show up. You got to pre-plan this. You don't do it in the spur of the moment. There is no suffering. Suffering, I don't like the word suffer. Because suffering, the word suffer can be like, I want attention. There is no suffer. There's only lessons. Okay? There is no suffering. There is only experience. When you use the word suffering, you're giving your experiences a low vibrational feel. You could be pulling people into emotional. You could be being emotionally thirsty. Okay? Starting all positive and turning your comments to suffering. That could be passive aggressive. It could be vulnerable narcissism. Let's just leave it positive. Let's leave it positive. Okay? I think about how I'm going to treat people, and I want people to be happy like I want to be happy. Period. No need to say pain, suffering. Shut the hell up with all that. I'm so tired of everybody complaining about suffering and pain. You know you could benefit from that suffering. You know you didn't benefit from that so-called suffering. You know that if you can write a poem or do an art piece and sell it and make money off of it. So let's just stop calling it suffering. Okay? I'm not going to talk the light and then bring the dark at the end and say, yeah, but this suffering and this pain, no. Stop. Stop. We're going to end it light. End it light. Always end things on the bright side. No words. No low vibrational words left hanging in the air. Because lasting energetic impressions matter. Your last energetic impressions matter. Someone might give you sympathy because you said the word suffering, but a divine one may say, you're not an optimistic person. I can't be around your energy. Because every time you leave me, it's on a dark note. I can't be around your energy. So the thing is true divine ones, they want to end things on a brighter note. They're determined to end things on a lighter note. Period. Like, for example, me and my husband don't see eye to eye on some real major things. Well, we end our communications on lighter notes. Even if he don't, I do it. And I teach him to do it because I'm not ending it on a dark note like he likes to. He likes to say something that's low vibrational, dark, and walk away, rather than a positive solution or a brighter solution to the problem. But what I do is I say something brighter. I say, I say, we need to spend more time together. I'm giving brighter solutions. He is like, I'm keeping my dark energy. I'm keeping my dark energy. I'm going to play victim. Oh, this is hurtful. I'm like, look, we just need a bright solution to this problem. He wants to keep it dark. People who don't focus on solutions is trying to keep it dark. It's trying to keep it dark, and I don't like that energy. Okay, I don't like that energy. Like, my husband does that. Y'all know I'm being more vulnerable. When I say, well, our daughters still have to make time for us. We can't be leaving her in our will and she don't make time for us except when she come to get things. I said, that's inappropriate and it's disrespectful. We need to make sure that she understands that we matter not just for our money and our stuff. He wants to take it like it's an attack. He'll say, well, she got things to do, and he leaves it hanging dark with no solution. He walks away. I'm like, see that right there? I can't do that energy. I cannot do that energy. Okay? You could be doing a whole lot of good in this world. But if every time we talk, we never reach a solution, you don't like no solutions that I bring to the table, you keep trying to keep it dark, you keep on trying to keep me hurt and you hurt, and you always just want to let the hurt hanging in the air, I don't want to know you. I don't care if you're a police officer, you serve in the country, whatever. I don't want to know you. Because you don't care how you end things. How you end things matter. There's people on the other side that hasn't crossed over because they did not end things right. They did not end things right. The last day they was alive, they did not end things good with somebody. So now they got regrets and they sitting around hanging as an earthbound spirit in purgatory. You never know when you're going to die. You never know when it's your last day. So try to end it on a positive note where at least you're working on a solution. Okay? There is no suffering. There is no suffering. There's no such thing as suffering. There's no, unless you're in the most agonizing physical pain of your life, agonizing pain, and you're not being treated, you're being tortured in somebody's basement for weeks and hours or whatever. And even still, when you come out of that, if you survive that, it's not suffering anymore. If you know how to make it work for you. If you know how to make what you consider suffering work for you, you will be thankful. You know how much success I've had from from using my experiences that other people would say, that's suffering. If I wouldn't have experienced those things, I would not be at the level that I'm at spiritually. I would not be at the creative writing level that I'm at. Start seeing that this world and everything you go through is your personal grocery store. Every single thing is meant to get you rich. Right down to the butt whoopings that you're getting, right down to your sleepless nights. I made $400 just losing 50 pounds. Going through losing the first 50 pounds being fat. I made $400. I done made $30 several times writing about what some people will consider suffering. The problem is that you have to ask yourself, am I a low-key energy vampire? Because why am I keep talking about this but not getting paid for this? I might be a low-key, vulnerable, narcissist energy vampire. Because why am I not saying I can get paid for this? Why am I not trying to get paid for this? That's the difference between celebrities and a lot of us. They get on this TV and they get paid to tell their stories. They find a way to get on Oprah. It be random people sometime. I'm going to get on these talk shows and I'm going to talk about my pain. And I'm going to get paid. I'm going to walk away. They didn't pay me. What do you think the narcissists do to you? Some of these grandiose narcissists, they got you to pay them for hearing their sob stories. Some of y'all better start understanding that everything is gold. Everything is gold. Even when you cross over, it's gold. You get to just be a watcher. You get to be like, okay, I'm out of here. You get to guide, and when you're divine, and you get to be in the light and guide and everything, that's still gold. Okay? I guess some people ain't ready for this video. Some people still ain't ready. I'm so divine, but they still stuck on this ear. There is no ears. There is no ears. Y'all. There is no. Are you stuck in the basement? It's someone physically torturing you to death with knives and guns and weaponry, with no painkillers. And even if they were, whenever they stop, you can still be documenting it. You can be documenting what you're going through and someday sell those journals on Amazon. Why call it suffering if you know it's going to get you rich? If you know that it can get you money? Why call it suffering? Yeah. Why call it suffering? Look, people are trying to compete with me intellectually. These people ain't ready. They're not ready to admit that it's time to stop saying I'm suffering. Just stop and just go get your bag. Okay? Some of y'all are talking about the problems in your life over and over and over again on any YouTube video and live stream you can get to. And you're walking away with the same damn money. Same damn money. You have no views, you have no videos, you have no YouTube channel. What are you doing? Just harvesting energy? I told y'all sometime, y'all, I can be straight to the point. Sometime I got to get under people's skin. Maybe that'll have people realize that your time is not to be wasted just saying I'm suffering, and get no money. It's not to be wasted. Why y'all think I don't just write poetry and share it up on this YouTube? Why y'all think I don't do that? I don't write about my life and just say I'm sharing it. Unless I'm getting some money for it, I'm not sharing it. Unless I could put it in a book and sell it on Amazon, I'm not sharing it. I'm glad everything happened to me. Frankly, I am. Frankly, I am. Okay? Because I will use whatever experience I go through, I will use it in a minute to get some money, to get food on my table. I will use it in a minute. I have. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I've written so much about the things I've gone through in my marriage, in my family, in my health, in my childhood. And I've sold books. I've gotten mentees. I've made hundreds just off of teaching. I would have never got hired to teach writing if I was just sitting around saying I'm suffering. Okay, now why don't you do a YouTube channel and work out for everybody to see? Okay. I'm saying this because I'm a person of color. It's my personal duty to try to get as many people of color to get the bag. Okay? I'm not here to babysit your emotions. I'm here to trigger as many minorities to stop running their mouth about their pain unless they get in the bag. Seriously. Every other race use everything they can do. Everything that they gone through to get money. They up on YouTube crying about what they going through. I just saw a video the other day. The white woman said her husband divorced her. She got like 200,000 views on that video. Can you imagine how much money she done made in the first week on that video? Crying about her divorce publicly on YouTube. And her channel is monetized. If she would have just hung out in somebody's live talking about it, she wouldn't have that money. And I'm going to keep talking about money. Because I'm a person of color. Money, 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 money. I'm serious. You get honey, booty anytime. It's everywhere you go. There's plenty of booty out here. Minorities. Money, 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 money. Keep your money, keep your money, keep your money. Get money, keep your money. I hurt, get money from it. Hurt, got money from it. Hurt, got money from it. Worked out, got money. Wrote a book, got money. That's the only way we're going to get our justice. Only way. Because money is power. Period. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your old ancestors. No. That's just it. Money talk and BS walk. Okay? Money talk and BS walk. Okay? You got a download? Okay, you need to go ahead and sell that download. Okay? You know how to do some sort of hairstyle that looks good. You keep getting compliments. Okay? You look, y'all. You got a wound on your body that will shock everybody. To show people what pain look like. Why don't you do a video and show it? Why don't you do that? Maybe I'll be the first. See this mark right here? Gallbladder. See that right there? That's gallbladder. One day I'll show y'all all what it's like, what the scars look like once you get your gallbladder out using the mechanical hands. Because I got my gallbladder taken out the new way they do it. They put little hands, mechanical hands, through your belly instead of the big cut. So one day I will talk about my experience with getting my gallbladder out. I will talk about the diet they had me on, the pain medicine. the price for eating high fat. I was on a high fat diet, okay? I was eating takeout every week. I was drinking and eating takeout every week. And that's how I got my gallbladder removed. I poisoned my gallbladder from alcohol and takeout. Greasy hoagies, greasy cheesesteak hoagies, and alcohol. See, I just got vulnerable. I just showed y'all something. Showed y'all something. Okay, these scars have never went away. So why hurt yourself and get scars that's never going to go away? And if you do, find a way to share the story to get your money. Document all your pain. Matter of fact, put spy cameras and so everybody can see the fights you having. You arguing with people on the streets, have a little spy camera. You can get a little ink pen that has a camera and an audio, record it. Your life is straight up dope. I wish I had known what I know now. Y'all would have had spy cameras all around my family. I would have been videotaping my mother's funeral. All that damn drama and fighting that was going on. But I had no idea how abundant. I wasn't that woke like I am now. I had no idea back in 2015 and 16 how abundant our life is. Had I had known, I would have videotaped live me and my dad when my dad died right before my eyes. Y'all would have been seeing that video up on this YouTube. Period. Okay? So y'all can see what it's like to see somebody die of cancer, somebody's father, and they right by their bedside, right before your eyes die. Maybe that'll trigger people to take their life seriously and realize, because my dad died of hereditary cancer, which he activated because he was drinking. He was blood type B, and he was drinking all the time. And he already had 90% risk of getting stomach cancer. So basically he activated his genetic risk of it. All right? When my dad died of stomach cancer and drinking, that's when I swore I would never, ever do alcoholic stuff again. I said, you know what? I already stopped, but I will never do it again. I don't care if I got to walk out of a bar and I only had one drink. I will never drink. I will never drink after drink after drink after drink ever again. What I saw right before my eyes, the way that stomach cancer just sucked my dad dry, he was nothing but a bag of bones. He was laying in the bed like he was already in the coffin. Like he had been in the grave for a year. That's how skinny he was. Okay? He didn't even look like my dad no more. He was down to his skull bone. When I saw that, I said I refuse to go out like my dad. I refuse. And he had been drinking through his 30s, his 40s, and his 50s. A lot. All day, every day. And I refused. I said, no, I'm not going out like that. Oh, he still had his mind. So he was crying. He knew he was dying. Tears was coming out of his eyes as he laid there looking at me. So his mind was working just fine. His speech part was gone. And he could still move a little bit. He knew. Can you imagine that? Like, can you imagine that? But so many times, people were like, dude, you got to stop drinking and get a job and work and take care of yourself and your kids. He didn't listen to nobody. He had a degree. My dad was an educated man, a very brilliant man, high IQ. But he chose to drink it away. He chose to drink it away. What a waste. What a waste of African American mental power. As brilliant as he was, he literally got into Harvard and all kind of colleges. He literally had a publishing degree. And he chose to throw it away on these streets and drink himself into the grave. and drug and drink yourself into the grave. Because his mind was not on the bag. His mind was on booty and people of the streets. I'm sharing this story with y'all. Hopefully, y'all will see how important it is to take your health seriously. Because you can easily get stuck. When you're caught up in wasting your health, you forget that time is going by. You forget the time is less. Time is stronger when you're wasting your health. It's stronger. You're never wasting your health making a living. God wants you to make a living. God wants you to have the things you need and to be able to live a fun life and in your family, your people you love, to live a fun life. God wants you to say, I'm making a living, I'm making a living, I'm making a living. If I got to use my pain, if I got to use whatever God approves that I can use, then that's what I got to do. Let me tell y'all, do y'all know there's people that hang out in these live videos and listen to your stories, and they run off and write books about it and get money off your stories? So when you sitting up there on Facebook in the comments and Instagram and YouTube and you're telling your whole life story, there's writers and publishers trolling these platforms, taking your comments, and they're publishing those stories and turning them into movies and making money. It happened to me twice. So stop talking about your pain all day and suffering, and keep your mouth shut and get your bag from it. Put it out and get your bag, because you never know who's listening and watching, who don't mind taking your life and getting the bag off of it and pretending like it's theirs. This is some truth. Minority people, we talk too much about what we go through. And that's why people are running off and getting the bag off of it. They're getting the bag off of it. Our stories can sell like hotcakes. The stuff we've gone through. The stuff we've gone through. Just out here in society, if you're a minority of any kind, transgender, LGBT, African American, Jewish, whatever, the stuff we've gone through out here, and what we go through in our families, is worth all kind of money. Don't be giving it away for free up in these chats. Okay, y'all. y'all know I'll be saying some stuff that's real. Good job if you worked out, but next time videotape it. Next time let me tell y'all, I videotape 60 events. I videotape my writing process 60 times. That if I wanted to sell my process, I could. Okay? I literally, for the last 60 days, I videotaped my writing process. I sat there and wrote my poems, and I had it being videotaped on my computer. That means I can literally gather all clips of me in my writing process, and I can sell it all in a bundle if I want. I could. I could stand back and see my writing process in action, and maybe write even a book explaining my process and sell it if I wanted to. Or I could sell it to like special customers who might want to learn how I'm doing it. Some of y'all better stop creating without recording your process. Stop doing that. Put your camera on. Someday those videos are going to be worth money. All right. Yeah, get a spot. I'm telling you, I wish I had known now. Can you imagine how much money I would have on YouTube, y'all? I'm just saying. Y'all, I'm just saying. Y'all, the fights I done seen out in these streets. You know, I had no idea. I didn't know. The things I done gone through live on video. I went through something in a clothing store 3 years ago with someone who discriminated against me. The clothing, the dressing room lady discriminated against me, and I had to report her to the manager, and she got corrected for it. Okay? Can you imagine if I had that on video? If I had a little spy camera and I had that on video with her saying, no, you can't use the dressing room even though the dressing room was open. Can you imagine if I had that lady on video and I sent that video to Channel 11 News? And I gave it to an attorney and I put it on YouTube. I would have dove. So I'm just telling y'all, okay? Y'all need to get a spy recording too. You can get a pen. They sell it on eBay. Okay? And you can put it in, you know, clip it or whatever. And you can press it. And you can record all your conversations or whatever. You can record what you overhearing in restaurants, on trains. It's all money. You know, if you get admitted in a hospital, you can record the conversations that you hear the doctors in them are having at the station, because you know they be talking about stuff they shouldn't be talking about. You can record that. I'm trying to tell you, it sells. Even if it's just 5 minutes, a 5-minute video recording of you spying on showing people what it's like behind the scenes in situations. That 5-minute video can go viral. You know, some of y'all be trying new things and it don't work out, but you don't record it. Tell your teens, man. And if they get mad, say, look, we about money in this house. If your teenagers be like, Mom, why you record my conversation and put it on YouTube for sale? Say, you want money? Just look at your teenagers and be like, I got money off of this. Do you want some of this money or not? I bet you they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm cool, Mom. I'm cool with it. Because money talk and BS walk. Money talk. Throw them a couple dollars, your teenagers. If your sis be like, why you put my conversation online? Say you ain't going to be saying that when I throw you off $50. You ain't going to be saying that. Shoot. Yo, I done got me a spy camera. I got me one of those cameras you can strap to you. It records 5-minute videos. Okay? So I can just press it. But you can also get the micro ones that you can just pin, or, you know, like a pin, or you can make it seem like it's a necklace and you just let it hang and be straight. Shoot. You can sit up there and some people don't care about being on video. Some people do not care. I know some grandiose snorts, they don't care. You can be like, I'm videotaping, and they be like, I don't care. They'll still act like a buffoon and everything. They won't care. Okay? I dated a couple grandiose narcissists. They didn't even care if they was on video. They was out of control, real buffoonery, real messy, and they didn't even care, y'all. They didn't care. Believe me, somebody videotaping you. Don't get it twisted. Some of y'all got neighbors with video cameras peeking through the curtain, videotaping you walking up the street. So you might as well just say, okay, tit for tat. Tit for tat. Almost everybody's on somebody's video somewhere. Y'all don't realize how many spy cameras is out here. There's spy cameras everywhere, by the hundreds out here. So y'all might as well just go ahead and get yours out. That's why I don't even complain no more. I be like, I got my spy camera too. I'm gonna get mines as well. Yeah. And upload my video and get me some dough. The same thing. Y'all, I'm telling you, the next time something shocking happens to me, it's gonna be on camera. Can you imagine how many times we didn't got hurt, we didn't got injured, and we never videotaped it? Like, my husband literally fell down the steps, okay? If I swear to goodness, if I had my camera on at the time, y'all would have saw him go boom right on the ground. He was laid out. A full grown man was laid out on the ground like this, okay, up against the bookshelf. Can you imagine if I had that on tape? If I had that on tape, with me trying to get him up and everything at his age, him in his 50s, I would have said, 50-year-old husband falls down a full flight of steps and bites the dust. Video would go straight up viral. A lot of people get to see what it's like to fall down the steps and you middle age. I came down the steps on my back. What if I had a camera on? Y'all would have heard my body bouncing down the steps, and y'all would have saw my body laid on the floor trying to get up. Oh, okay. If you can't send it in Super Chat, you can send it to my Cash App at Coach B Hunter, or you can send it to my PayPal. Okay, my PayPal, all my information is posted in the community news. I mean, literally everything can get you money. Like, literally. Like, I wish I had known. I would have videotaped my 3-hour dental surgery. I literally got 3-hour dental surgery, and I would have asked the dentist, like, can I videotape it and just your hands is in the video, like your face won't be in the video? I'm sure he would have said yeah. I swear to goodness, I would have let y'all see him do all that work on my mouth. I swear to goodness. I wish I knew. I wish I could just turn back the hands of time. I'm telling you, man. Oh, you can send it to my Cash App. I saw something yesterday, and I couldn't. Y'all, I was driving, and I was trying to find a way to, like, stop my car to videotape. Okay? I wanted to show what mental illness looked like in these streets, because I was telling y'all that we're about to deal with people who got mental illness. I said I got that as a download, and then I got confirmation. There was a guy, I think he was talking to an alien, y'all. I got alien. He was doing this like he was talking to an alien. He was standing out on a dangerous highway doing like this. Y'all, I felt like something evil was trying to, like, get him to give his soul to it. He was just standing on the side of the highway like this. And the way he was going like this, it was like he was, like, trying to grab some sort of rope or something, was trying to pull his soul up. Y'all, I was trying to get it on videotape so y'all could see this. But the way I was parked, I knew I was blocking the exit way, and I knew that the people was going to get upset. So I had to hurry up and go out in traffic, y'all. When I circled back around to get it on tape, he was gone. He was gone. I was like, whoa. I was like, can you imagine, like showing someone literally with a demon, some sort of evil entity was, like, literally messing around with this guy's mind on the side of a highway. On the side of a highway, y'all, that was busy. Y'all, I pulled, when I finally got off that highway, I said, God, please protect that dude. Something evil is trying to picked that dude up, and I got like something wanted to throw him into the highway. Y'all, I literally got this. It gave me the creeps. And I think I saved him because I was praying. I was like, whatever it is, leave him alone. I was like, my God. I was like, leave him alone. Y'all, I said, please, God, protect him. Please get this demon off that man. And then next thing you know, he was gone. So I think God, like, heard my prayer and got rid of the demon. And he went up the street or whatever. But I got that it was a demon trying to make him think he was being lifted so it could carry him. Y'all, I think it was going to throw him out into that highway, y'all. That's the download that I got. Okay, you can send it to my PayPal. Y'all, so I'm just saying, when y'all seeing people getting attacked by demons, y'all need to videotape that so people can start praying more. When y'all feel like, let me tell you, I saw something happen with the trees yesterday that was demonic too. I know what I saw. I saw a replica of the tree. I saw a fake tree. I don't think it was a tree. I think it was alien. And it was a tree, right, y'all? But I swear I saw something else move like this. It was like it was a shape-shifting, a fake tree. And it went like this. And then I don't know if it saw me, but then it like went back down. And I was like, no. It looked like a paper cutout of the tree. It was fake. And I said, no, I know what I just saw. I said it was like an alien tree or something. And then when I looked again, it wasn't there no more. Like it was like the regular tree. I said, I know what I saw. There was something spiritual in that tree that didn't belong in there. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Look for the synchronicities, y'all. So I know that the synchronicities have been coming pretty early. So y'all might want to look for them. Okay? They're coming like every time I get this week, they're coming like within a few hours after. All right. Thank you for the donations. Bye, everybody. Bye.